Happy Sunday. Hello, how are you? Ready to do some trucking? I definitely need to put a new engine in this thing, as well as that new sleeper I wanted to put on it. And we need to make some more money for our company. That's absolutely for sure. Gustavo, we don't give a shit. How are you doing, Chevy Floyd? Hey, we got Nick in the house. Hello, the mom's mom. Nick, my day was awesome. Hope yours is too. Hey, Pearson Spot in HD, how are you? Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is American Truck Simulator this evening. I'm very pleased to be bringing that to you. So let's go ahead and get the party started. Now, I did set up the camera so you can actually see how I shift and drive today. Yay, that's going to be awesome stuff, right? Drink a little bit of Ice Mountain water here to get our stream started off right. Definitely want to keep the vocal cords nice and in good shape. But hello, everybody. I'm glad it's your first live stream there. Happy to see you on this Sunday evening. And without further ado, I say we just hop right into this sucker and we do the thing we need to do, which is not just get a job, which we will do, but head off to the local place. Actually, no, we're going to do that on our own accord. So let's go ahead and hit drive. And we'll look and see if there's a shop right around here that we can go get that stuff done right away. Right off the bats. Yep, there's one right down the road. So looks like it's behind us. Okay. I see where it's at. I have to make a left or a little doobie. Okay. I know there's a way we can do this. Oh, I know. Let's go to our map. Duh. World map. That'll do it. I'm like, I know we can make a simple GPS point of interest for us to do. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and get ready to fire this baby up. I have my ignition over here on the left, right there, which I just hit, holding the clutch. There's our beautiful truck. Let's wait for this to load in. There we go. Get a little situated here, and we'll hit F12 to reset everything. Parking brake goes bye-bye. We can turn that off for now. And we'll get rid of that guy. Up into 1L we go. So there we have it. Let's get our pedals working. My G27 was broken on me today. I had to take it apart and work on it. That sucked. Let me tell you that. Whoa, man, this thing has got some power. Always forget about that when we're bobtailing. Yep, already off to a good start on that, right? Yeah, I'd say so. All clear there. Yep, we're making a right out of here and then another right. So that'll be good. Keep it green. That's what I say. Hit the button there. Be up in here into 5L. And we're gonna making a left up here. So let's go ahead and get in the left lane. Just get this thing into 7L. I cannot wait to get my Cat engine. I'm hoping it's gonna make a difference to the sound of it. I don't know if it will actually, but it'll just be nice to have, you know, 600 horsepower like we used to have. There's 1L, and we're sitting here at the light. Hey, Ash Fairy, how you doing? There's the green light for us, and this little Ford here is just gonna do his own thing. He's just like, hey, I'm not in a big hurry. I can start skipping gears. I keep forgetting to do that. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. We're to 6L now. And looks like our destination's gonna be out here on the left. Go into 8L. And I'm gonna get over one more because I think that's where we're gonna be going. I did turn the game brightness down from the last video I did, so that's really cool. I still wish I need to learn how to get away to where I can actually see what you guys are saying on the screen like I used to do. But that was on the Twitch days. I'm not really too sure about the YouTube side of live streams of how to do that. I might have to ask Alex. I know he's been doing that. Look at that CR England truck. Is that not incredible or what? It's pretty incredible if you ask me. If you ask me. So when you see me look over this way, I'm looking at the chat. So sorry about that. Am I a baseball guy? No, I'm not a baseball guy. Not at all. The strike back in, I believe that was 1989, really did it in for me. I could care less about baseball after that whole ordeal. And what it kind of did was it made baseball unaffordable for smaller families. 4 over the limit. I didn't even see a cop around. 4 over the limit though, ladies and gentlemen. You saw it first. Our first and won't be our last, I'm sure. Coach USA, that looks awesome. Very cool stuff. Yeah, left turn only, that's good. Oh wait, no, it's not good for us. Let's get over. Mr. Cab, taxi cab, thank you. Why are you braking, dude? Why are you braking? Oh, we have a stop sign, that's why. That's why you're braking, okay. I was wondering what was going on there. That's okay. Ooh, Nevada state colors, look at that. Hit the button, be ready to go back down into here. And get back over. I guess we could have continued straight there, but I wasn't really 100% sure about that one. And we'll be ready to go back down the gears and head to the local shop so we can get some things customized on the truck. Like I said, I wanted a bigger sleeper. Okay, we're just gonna be... Yeah, that'll work. Why not? Oh, can't find our grinder. No, that's good enough. All right. You like the steering wheel camera, Pearson? Good. Glad to hear that. I was, you know, I get a lot of requests to see what I do whenever I drive, and I figured why not just hook up the old webcam to that so you have a idea yourself. We have to yield for these guys if traffic will ever stop coming from that way, which it won't. And these lights are really short. I don't know if you've ever noticed that. They're quite short. Yeah, see, there you go. I think this is one of the old style ones, though. We have to strong arm our way out there on a red light. I think. Pretty sure that's what it is. Yes, I live in the St. Louis area. That's where I am from. Did a little bit of yard work today. Did some mowing of the grass. Need to be done. All right, I'm just gonna wait for it to turn green. Okay, we're gonna bully our way out here. Yep, bullying our way out here. Screw you. Thank you. Because they don't. Because only some lights in the new 1.2 have the arrows. We did not have one today. That was not in the cards for us. Jake, break down that hill. I'm hoping that's gonna be all changed. There's the shop right there. The little old shoppy. That's what we want. Oh, got to go into that. I'm not driving this so well today. Ah, well, whatever. Alright. Gotta wait for this line of vehicles here. I don't know. After these two, I'm gonna start pulling out. Because we'll never get... Oh, I know we have a good spot right after this vehicle right here. This little Ford Ranger. Little Ford Ranger, lady. Lady, go. 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 You dumbass. I appreciate you trying to let us over, but we cannot. That does us no good there. Sorry. Alright, we'll make a left here, and let's head up into the shop. See what's going over here. Blues, I do like the St. Louis Blues. I do like hockey. I like seeing hockey live. I don't follow it, I'll be honest. The only thing I follow is NASCAR for the most part, of actually like following and knowing what's going on throughout the entire season. All right, let's go ahead and check this out. Nope, pull that. Kill the engine. Let's head inside the shop. All right, we want to do service on our vehicle, of course. 3%, $200 for repairs. Isn't too terrible. Let's go to the upgrade shop. All right, now this is what I wanted to look at. I wanted the flat roof, not the short, not the Unibilt. I wanted the big, that one right there. That's what I want. Yep, right there. I want that thing for sure. Yes, yes I do. And I was thinking about different tires, but I wanted to see engines. That's what we want. I want to get my cat 600 horsepower. She's down here and it's expensive. 26 grand is what it is. Woo-hoo-hoo. So we got 21 grand here already. I was gonna look at this. The 6x4 long See, that's the lowered look. I don't like the lowered look. I don't hate it. I just don't care for it. I wanted to see if they had any other options. I don't think so. What I want. I don't want a third wheel or anything like that. I don't care for the long base. No, I'm pretty happy with what we have. What? Oh, we didn't. Oh, no, that's the long. Yeah, we want that. We already have that. We already own it. That's what we want. We need to put lights back on this sucker. That's for sure. So let's do that. Accessories. We have a cabin light already. Oh, not you. No wimples. Sun visors. I'm happy with that one. Beacon. No. Roof lights. Here they are right here. Yep. That is them. That's what I want. 24 grand worth so far. And that's pretty much the only thing we were going to do. Although I did want to maybe make some straight pipes on this baby. Let's check that out. What do you guys think? Where are you at? Maybe here? Stacks? Those stacks? No, those are the fuel tanks. The frame. That's the wings and all that good stuff you can get. Main mirrors. Sometimes you got to find where the stacks are. Sometimes they're hiding. Right, great. Yeah. No, that's the headache rack. Tanks again. Nope. All the sleeper stuff. Some of these spots are not too much fun to deal with when you're trying to oh, you can put lights on the mirrors. Isn't that cool? That's pretty cool. Pretty neat. Okay, there's got to be one spot we're missing here. Not you. Not you. Not you. Oh, there it is up there. Took a minute there, didn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it took me a minute. Big pipes, flat top paint. Not painted. The heat. Oh my god, that thing is. Those are way too big. I'm sorry, those are too big. I think I kind of like the straight pipe look that we already had with the heat shields. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and leave. We need to start making some money instead of spending all this money on this stuff. Stuff that doesn't matter, but here we go. This is the new look of the truck, and I like that bigger back end, the bigger sleeper, the taller sleeper. It looks better with trailers too. Not terrible. Turn the lights on, we can look. There we go. That's good enough for now. Let's go ahead and find us some a job. What do you say? This all came with the update except for the trucks. I mean, I used a lot of mods with the trucks and stuff like that, and the MHA Pro map mod and all that, but for the most part, I mean, I wouldn't have a lot of ones, but we do have some. Ooh, we can pick up that one, the brown trailer. If there's anything interesting. Although we want to go with the most money, and this one right here was 16 grand. There we go. Oh, it's on route length. That's why I didn't want. I did not want you. 16 grand Walmart run. We'll do it. We're going to do it. We're going to pick it up. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and fire this baby up. We got a turn around here, so let's go ahead and do that. Get that thing out of my face. All right, best way out of here is just turn right around if we can. That engine sounds different. I don't know about you. Sounds different than the one we had. It doesn't sound like the old one, but it does sound good. Oh, I think it is the one. Yes. This is our old sound. Yes. So excited about that. All right, we're good. Turn out of here and we'll make a left. There we go. See, I can float the gears on this engine so much better than I could on that one we had before. I don't know what it is, something about that. Sunny Gamer, you should, man. This game is freaking awesome, and these people are supposed to give way to us. Tundra, are you gonna do it? Nope, you're just like, nope. Okay, you're gonna go. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay. Go into 5L here. Hold on a second. All right, yep, this is what we want. Let's make sure we were going the right way. Okay, I think we're gonna be staying in the left lane. Again, you know, I haven't been to Las Vegas too many times to know, but there we go. Come on. There we go. Oh, I love love that 600 horsepower. So happy to have it back. All right. I'm trying to do the best I can at floating gears again. There we go. Didn't even have to touch the clutch there at all. I love that. The only thing I don't care for is the grinding you get sometimes if you don't nail it just perfect, you know? All right, we'll make a left up here at Walmart. Is this where we're going? I don't think so. Yeah, it's the next one. I thought he was gonna pull out in front of me. That's why I honked. I was like, no, don't do that. All right. Down through the gears again. And right there, the whole time, we're not using the clutch because we just float right on through it. There's old Walmart. Old China Mart, that's what we're picking up. Old China Mart. We'll hit our button so we can go down to the basement. There we go. And we'll turn our hazards on and pull into the yard here and talk to this guy. See what we're picking up here. There that is. Fireworks, 10,000 pounds, where explosives 1.4. We'll take that job. I know, the truck sounds so much better, doesn't it, Luke? I love it, man. I missed the sound of that so much. There's our trailer right there, just a plain white trailer. That is what we were picking up right there. There we go, reverse right on around. A little tighter than that, but they'll let us take that, I'm pretty sure. Let's just go ahead and make it a little bit better here. A little more believable pickup. Because that was pretty bad. Nah, I guess we're just gonna take it with whatever we get. There we go. All right, let's pull the parking brake. Let's look at our load here. And you can just see, the truck just looks so much better with that back end right there. I mean, we might put a wing on it eventually, but I really, really love it. I think it looks good. I'm pretty happy with that. What do you guys think? Oh, look at that plane landing. We got Nevada plates on it. All right, let's get this thing on out of here. Let's make our company some money instead of dilly-dallying around here today. Come all the way to the left here. Have to back up just a hair. So you can see, I try to drive somewhat legit with the, you know, wheel and everything. When I get my new shifter, you guys are gonna be blown away. That SKRS that I backed on Kickstarter, it's gonna be just like a real Eaton Fuller one. It's gonna be awesome. All right, so we're gonna hug this side. We're making a right out of here. Oh yeah, our trailer's fine there. We got plenty of room. Hit this button here. Biff, I'm feeling great, man. How are you feeling? Better now that I have my my old engine. My old engine, I just know it better. I can somewhat float better with it and stuff, and just I'm way more comfortable with it. No stop sign, but we got to watch out for traffic here. And the most important thing is that I know the sound of this guy. So if you know the sound of your engine, it really helps for shifting, because I don't have to look at the tachometer so much. I can just listen to the truck and shift whenever I need to. Hit the button there, be ready for go to the basement. Nope, we're good. Hit the button, we'll be back up here in the higher gears. There's 6L. And I think we have, in this truck, I remember we have to go up to 7L here to be back at 30 miles per hour, but that's all right. All right. Turn green again. We're good. I love the sound of this thing. I wonder if we have our old Jake brake back. Yes, we do. We're not supposed to Jake in the actual city though, but that's okay. We were excited. Hopefully you're as excited about it as I am. I have a feeling maybe some people won't be, but that's okay. Watching our speed. Remember, the cops around here, you do 4 over the limit, you're in trouble. And it's so easy to do that. Oh, come on. There we go. Stay green. Oh, watch out. Don't want to do that 30. I'm making a left, but not till after this. We got this. There we go. Come on, as long as this G20 or this I thought it was like a G20 like Chevy van, but it's a Jeep. My brother has a Jeep just like that. Get over here since we gotta make a left up here anyway. How are we doing on fuel and sleep? Fuel, half tank, sleep, doing all right. Probably gonna have to sleep on the way out. I betcha. But we'll wait for him to start yawning. Oh, look at that Prime Incorporated trailer. That looks awesome. Looks amazing. I like it. I love the sound of this truck. All right, here's the... I think we should probably sleep before we head out. Let's do it. Just so we don't have to worry about it in the beginning of our trip, you know? There we go. Go around here and we'll park. I actually have to back in our trailer, it looks like, a little bit. We could do it over there on the corner. Nope, we can just pull in over here, even better. There we go. I love this MHA Pro trailer. It's like a real truck yard, you know? It's pretty awesome. It's like being at a real rest area. Let's go ahead and kill the engine. We'll just say, Lex. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Now we're like one of them. Let's go to sleep. All right. Jeff, usually these last about an hour or so. We might go a little bit longer today. We're trying to make some money in this one. Okay, we'll make a left to right on out of here. Pretty cool stuff. There goes a plane right there with strobe lights out of Las Vegas. Let's go ahead and fire it up. Try to reassociate myself here a little bit. Move around. There we go. Like Baller, using the Razor, God, I forget the name of this one, the Mamba. It's the Chroma Mamba, and that's the Chroma, oh God, it's one of the Chromas, Black Widow, that's what it is. See, I can make them the same color. All right, press the calling key to stop the engine. No, we don't need to do that. We're good to go. Let's release that guy. And we're ready to roll. Lights on for safety, and away we go. I do love the MHA Pro map. It's so cool to have like all these trucks sitting at a rest area, because you know by default you don't get that at all, and that kind of sucks. Ooh, look at that T600. Is he turning in here? I don't know if he is. I think he is. What are we waiting on here, people? It's not a light. Are they waiting on this truck? You know what? I'm not gonna find out. I'm not gonna stick around to find out too long, that's for sure. I think those two wrecked into each other, it looks like. We're pulling out onto the road just because we can't. No, don't do it now. You had your choice. Oh, come on. Get in the third gear. Good Lord. All right, we're good. I'm making a left up here anyway. No big deal. This is where we want to be, right here. There we go. As you can see, floating gears is kind of more of an artistic style of driving. You just kind of feel everything out and go for it. I mean, you don't get the feel that you would on a real one. Turn our hazards on so cars will move out of our way. There we go. Fantastic. And we're back on the road. How about it? 80-mile-an-hour zone out here too. Hit that button right there. That right there, that drops us between the low and the high gears of each gear that we drive. and we're all the way in 8H, so that's the highest it goes in an 18 speed. And we can go wrap all the way up to 80 miles per hour if we want to, but probably gonna stick with like, I don't know, 65, 70 to be safe, depending on the traffic and all that good stuff. So right now it is 10:10 p.m. Although it's saying that we're speeding at that spot there. Oh, because it's 65, that's why. Okay. We'll slow back down here. Slow it back down. Do I have a wheel for the game? There it is, everybody. Some of the questions that can be simply answered by staring at the webcam. Alright, now we can drive. Yeah, I really do need to get like a way I can... See, I can't put your guys' chat on the screen without actually having like a window show up on the live stream. You know what I mean? I wish there was a way around that, make it a little bit easier. Although I could probably get like a tablet or something eventually and be able to see a little bit better. All right, 65. Let's wrap it up to 70. Let's see. We have 600 horsepower in this baby. There we go. Cruise control's engaged, and it's not bitching at us about speeding or anything, so we're actually pretty good right now. The engine was replaced. We put the Caterpillar 600 horsepower, the one I used to have, actually. Listen to that, baby. I love it, especially this sound. How badass is that? And I love the little nuances of the sounds you hear of the trailer moving around and stuff. It's pretty awesome. Let's stop and put some gas in this thing just to be safe. I'm gonna go actually hit that button there to 7 low. Hit our button there. Oh, not yet. I knew I was gonna mess that one up because of that button. There we go. Let's go ahead and top off the tanks so we don't have to worry about it later. Pull up right here. Alright. Kill that. Turn off the engine. And we're at the Gulf gas station. Fill her up. This is not GTA. No, it's not, Zach. I know, a good sound and Jake break. Finally. Simcraft, I turn the hazards on the highway when I'm getting on the highway because it's a cheat way of making traffic actually give you room to get on the highway. I love the sound of all that. Of like putting all the, you know, the caps on and everything of the fuel. Great sounds in this thing. There we go. So we paid $419. Pretty expensive little stop, but need to be done. Okay, we're good there. Park and brake off. Wait for the sound to go away. And put this stuff away too. And we're ready to start rolling. Hit the button for the upper gear here. There. Now here's where it gets tricky. When you're here, you gotta go bam, button. Sometimes you can get it, sometimes you can't. On the first try. You have to, and that's what's gonna be nice about the SKRS Eaton Fuller shifters. It'll have the actual flipper right here, and then I'll have that side one. So I can actually do that. Because as of right now, to go from the high and low gears, because in an 18 speed, you should really go, you know, low, high, low, high, low, high through your gears. But in this case, the button for that is here, so I have to throw it in neutral, hit that button real quick, and then get the RPM match just right to come into the last gear. It's really tough to pull off, but with the actual shifter, it'll be much better. It'll be mucho better. All right, 70 through here. Let's go ahead and get some speed going. speed zone change yet, but I don't trust these guys. Yeah, they're going. Another rest area there. There we go. Turn our bright lights on if we want. Unless we see any oncoming traffic. It is a beautiful game. No kidding. No doubt about it. I mean, look at that. We're in our final gear, doing 75 right there. Oh, we're in Tonopah already. Okay. Let's wake up everybody there. Why not? Because I don't want to get a ticket. Why it does that? Sometimes this thing is so finicky with floating, sometimes it's a-okay. Let's throw it into there, why not? I don't get it. I don't. Maybe one day I will. But not anytime soon. Ray's Hamburgers. I had some hamburgers today. I had some Five Guys. Five Guys for the win. You know, a lot of people are all about that In-N-Out burger crap, but I didn't like it. When I went to California, I was not impressed by it at all. I thought it was probably less than McDonald's, to be honest. Oh, can we not do this today? We can't. We cannot fucking drive this thing at all today and talk. It's like impossible. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Oh yes, look at this. With the MHA Pro Maps, they put this in here. They put a light right here in Tonopah. This used to not be here. That's amazing. If I had to play one game for the rest of my life, what would it be? No mods. I have no clue. That's a good question. No idea. There we go. Faith restored in my floating abilities. We're all good. Ooh, we have another light up here, though. That's really cool. I'm liking that they added these lights. It's better for this area. It really did need it. It did. That car was whizzing by, man. I don't know how fast he was going. It was going pretty quick. Go and get over here. That's where we get back into the open road. And I think there's satellites up here on the left, if memory serves correct. There's 8H. Nope, I'm thinking of a different place. Gotta slow down for these turns. There's some of these that'll kick you in the butt out of nowhere. See, and if I'm using the track IR, it really does make it difficult to read that chat, because I have to look over like this. I see, yeah, there we go. Thanks, baby. I looked over and saw a bunch of shit over there, and I was like, oh god, I hope somebody's taking care of that crap. Topaz Lake is where we're outside of right now. This might change, I don't know, the speed limit zone. I'm waiting to see. It may not, though. It shouldn't. It's a little town. Looks like it was added. There's a cop sitting right there, two of them. And we're not doing anything wrong. We aren't doing anything wrong, sir. We're just burning up the roads. Middle of the night. Oh, God, I have miss the sound of this engine. I'm gonna keep saying it. I just love it so much. There we go. Back in 8H and we're cruising. That bus or truck behind me is probably happy. Oh, road work up here, great. There we go, 2L. Come on, third? You can't get into third? Oh, that's first, that's why, okay. I was wondering what that was about. We're good. Let's go real slow through here. Pretty cool they added a construction zone there. I wasn't expecting that one at all. Alright, back at it. So they added some mechanic shops out here too. That is so cool. Coca-Cola tastes 0 calories. Look at that. Yeah, good luck getting in and out of that damn gas station. That thing is tiny. That thing was absolutely small. Grind until you find them. You got it. Yeah, I wish there was ways for live streams to be a little bit more interactive with games like this, but I mean, driving and everything, it takes so much of your attention to look at all this. Otherwise, you have like this, you know, people S-turn, like falling off the road and nearly crashing into stuff all the time, and it's not a good look for us. Ooh, McDonald's up here. Get yourself a McDonald's hamburger. Come on, light stay. Turn green. Turn green. I'm not gonna turn on green right now. Sorry, no, you're not. No, you're not. Of course you're not. Why would it ever turn green for? Oh, there's one of the new arrows. See right there? That's the new arrow. It's really cool. They actually tell you when you can make a left turn on, instead of like having to do what I had to do in Las Vegas, which is like strong arm your way in there. Okay, wait, which way are we going here? Left, right, hard to say. Pretty much hard to say at this point. Come on, light. There we go. Keep it green, son. It's 30 through here. Ooh. Be careful on that. Don't make that mistake. Done that so many times. The thumbnail is not iRacing. Usually people don't clear their cache out. See, at this point, I'd just rather run the damn light than have to go through all these gears. Go down, you know? I don't know how real truckers do that. I think it's a lot of truckers said that they don't, if they're in the city, they don't float. But I wonder how a lot of truckers deal with that. If the light's turning red on you and like immediately, what do you do? Like, you really have to go through down your gears, or do you skip gears down? I bet they probably skip gears. I would imagine that's what I would do. A little bit better idea of what that arrow looks like now. Why is that only 100 drop? That's not right. There we go. Better. Better than we've been. Ready for the 8H coming up. careful here, because this is a part of the highway that starts getting a little narrow before Ely. Okay, he's getting over in that lane. That is strange. I was like, all right, are you gonna speed up or slow down? I'm pretty happy with 65. We'll just go ahead and set the cruise control there. How about that? Sound good to you? I'd love to see Nicole drive again. She did good whenever she drove. She did. Dodge Ram. We're slowly catching him. I just have the cruise control set at 65. I think that's probably good enough. I mean, we are paying for the the fuel in our trucks, and when we're in Nevada, we can go pretty fast. But 65 is probably good. I mean, we're adding 10 miles per hour faster than we can go in California anyway. So I don't see that being a bad thing. I really don't. Slowly passing this Dodge Ram ever so slightly. It is a 3500. That's a nice truck. He's got those roof lights too. I like those. We have a way station coming up. Let's go ahead and remove ourselves from that. So you know we're going to be stopping for this. You just know that's going to be the case for us. We haven't stopped at one of these yet. Oh, we can actually stop at a cat. Let's try out the Catskills. We haven't done that yet. And I know you can do it now. Let's try it. Come on, you can get 6L. There we go. Ugh. It's so confusing to try to get this thing to go down the basement. There we go. All right, we're gonna pull up onto the Catskill here. I've been told that it works, so let's find out how well it does. The real Catskills, you have like a nice little gully in the middle, a little ditch that you don't want to drop down into. Nothing? Maybe you have to turn the engine off? I don't know how you use the Catskills in this game. We seem to be close. Oh, maybe we're not all the way on it. We gotta be in the white, I bet. I bet you. Let's pull up a little bit further. Let's see. No. Our tandems are past the white line. Nah, I don't think they work. Or I don't know how to do them. One of the two. Turn on the GPS. Okay. Let me go ahead and reverse back up onto it. F6 or F7. F8. Nope. No short messages. It's not an LSPD4 thumbnail, Andy. It's so funny that people aren't. It's not my fault if you don't change your cache or clear it out, then you're gonna see old stuff on there, but it's not on our end. Huh? Very strange. Yeah, it doesn't work. They work. You have to get called into them though. Oh, okay. Well, we proved to ourselves we know how to get on one, so that's all that matters, right? They did better with traffic showing up for that stuff, so that's pretty cool. All right, looks like the sun might be coming out for the end of our journey on this run. That'll be cool. Let's convoy with these guys. Sure, they may not be the fastest, but it's always fun to convoy. Got yourselves a convoy. Wow, that was a big bump. Big bump in the road. Oh shit. I'm looking at the chat. I can't do it. It cannot be done with track IR. Although I wish I knew how to turn off track IR. There's a way to do it. But whenever we're going like this, I need to set that to a hotkey. That way I can hit that whenever, and then I can look over at what you guys are saying. That might be better. I like that Saya truck up there. Right in front of us. I used to deal with Saya all the time. Look at those cats. The cat eyes. Those are cool. Nice little cat eye there. Alright, back in 8H. He's getting off the highway anyway, so we're continuing on. Ooh, there goes a Nevada State Trooper. State Trooper, pull it over. We got UPS in front of us. We do. Discoveries. What does that say? Billboard discoveries. Okay. That's a mouth yelling. I've seen that somewhere before. Something, the sound of your own voice. AC/DC. I guess they're coming to this area here. Kidding. Live in Reno. AC/DC. Right? Something like that. That's Angus. UPS freight right in front of us. Motor on Jim. Motor on Jim. It's worse than that. He's dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. Alright, they're continuing this way, and we will too. We'll go around this guy, though. We're a little bit faster than he's going. But we're not in the hammer lane. We're just here in the middle. We'll get back over to the granny in just a few moments once we get an opening. That mirror over there doesn't like to always be the best. Oh, never mind. This lane is ending. Waste of time for everybody. Let's start slowing down here because it's starting to get to be, you know, some early morning rush hour traffic here. I think everybody's getting over. That's what's happening here. There we go. That car let us over. Thank you, car. Appreciate it. That was very nice of him. So we'll say thank you to him for that reason. Back on the outer roads. And we hit our button for 8H here in just a few moments. Let's jake down this whole hill here. Gets really tight. There's like a tight squeeze there. Gotta watch out for. There we go. 8H. We're burning up the road. And we'll sheriff's out there dogging us again. We might have to sleep one more time. But I'm gonna wait till he gets tired to do it. I don't trust this. What do we got here? Oh, shizzy boat. Busies. And there's a cop standing right there, yeah. Well, we're slowing down, bud. I'm gonna get back into this. 4L work. Okay, we'll have to remember that. That's new to me. Go. Safe drive. Stay alive. Always. And buckle up. Let's turn our running lights on. We don't need the headlights on anymore. Whoa, that got laggy. Lost some frame rate there, but I think it's because we're loading that city. Ooh, there's a The CR England truck. That's so cool. It looks so realistic. That's why I like them. I bought them. That's what I like about them. Starbucks with 2 R's. Ooh, that's a nice texture of the road. Nice road texture there. Yes, I'm using a map mod. I'm using MHA Pro map mods. I think I saw that in my peripheral vision. Somebody saying something about that or asking that question. I love this section of the road. This is so much fun to drive. I know we have a hard turn up here on the right. Just a little bit of trailer brake here. There we go. Beautiful. That's my trailer brakes over there on the far right. Watch out for deer. That'd be cool if there was like deer that actually popped out of the woods. It'd be terrifying, but it'd be really cool. Slow down a little bit for those S turns. You never know. And they can catch you from, you know, by surprise, and then you can roll your truck, and it's not really fun for that to happen. Made it to Reading, so we make a left out of here. This is what it's telling us. Texaco, Texaco, we get it. Lots of Texaco branding here in Reading. It's 55 through here. Let's slow down a little bit. This is a good thing because there was a CHP officer right there. I want to mess around with him. Hit that button. Oh, there it is. He's tired. Driving all night. He's like, I'm driving all night. What do you expect from me, man? Oh, shit. I messed that up big time. There we go. I completely asked backwards of what I wanted to do there. Oh, well, it happens. Get over here. Burger King? Is that what that is? Yeah, I think it is. I'm not gonna make that one. Not gonna make that one today. We can make it right on red, so that kind of helps us out. Right turn on red after stop. Yes, we know. Shut your mouth, dude. Just wait it out. We're almost to our drop-off. Needs to stop being such a pansy. There's 30. 7 low will always give you 30. Like when you just jump right into 7 low, you're pretty good right there in 30. With this engine, at least, it helps out really nicely. We're leaving Reading. Well, we're gonna be in the outskirts of Reading then, because I know where this drop-off is. Is this the Solid we're going to? Might be the Solid. Yeah, it's the FedEx, which used to be Solid. Going to the FedEx up here. The helicopter flying along out there. That's cool. Oh, yep, there it is. I knew we were gonna mess all this up because of this insta stupid light. All right, whatever. That'll work. Yeah, get the driver an energy drink. That's right, man. Get him some Red Bull Blueberry. I love that Blueberry Red Bull. That's so good. That's my shit. I love that one. Right up here on the left is the FedEx where we are dropping off. There's a cop right there. A bunch of people hanging out in that parking lot too. Forever 21 and Tesla. Is a Tesla over there? Place. And they want it over there. We can do that, no problem. We got an empty yard pretty much. Well, not an empty yard, but close enough to it. All right, let's go ahead and do our thing here. Oh, shut up, dude. You shut your damn mouth. That's what you do, son. I might be able to actually sneak this thing in right around here like this. Just might be able to do this without hitting the wall. Pretty close to that wall and the trailer, but we might be all right here if we just do this just right. We pull up in here like this. We back up just like that. We might be in a good spot. We just go back a little bit like this. About right there. And then we start our turn. Should be in the zone here pretty soon. It's looking like we are. Yep. Looking good right now. There we go. Now we can cut it hard. We'll have to obviously straighten it out a little bit, but I think we might be all right here. I just don't want to hit any trailers on that side. Doesn't look like there's any trailers over there. Shut up, dude. We're trying to get shit done here. No time for you falling asleep on us. There we go. Like that. Yeah, it looks pretty damn perfect there where they want it. I want to make it even better. We're just going to pull up a little bit more here. Straighten out the trailer. Just so we're satisfied with it. There we go. All right, cool. Okay, beautiful. All right, pretty happy with that. Not bad at all. Go ahead and disconnect the trailer. Let's see what we got here. We drove 576 miles, 23 hours and 34 minutes total, 73.6 gallons consumed. And we made 16 grand off that run. That was a good run. I like that run. I don't know about you guys, but I liked it. I said we do one more short run and then we call it. What do you say? What do you say? Yeah, there's a lot of blind spots. Make sure to bump that port. I don't know what that means, but you can't. I wish they would let you do that. I think I know what you're talking about. Where you can bump it right into it. You know what happened when we put that on there? We got the rivets again. I need to paint those rivets again. We are going to have to do that for sure. Job market. Let's see if we can get a short run out of here somewhere. We're up here in Reading. We got anything short. That's kind of long. That's all long stuff. Nothing. Ooh, here we go. There's some short runs here. It's a San Francisco. That might be a fun run, but I don't know. Ooh, cars over there. We were just there, though. Ooh, we could go directly up to Hornbrook. Drop some cables off. I said we do that one. Let's do that one. That's what we're going to do. All right, release that guy. And goodbye, trailer. It's been nice. Oh yeah, this asshole wants to sleep. I think really they let us sleep here? They do. Oh, we'll do that. Let's do that. Oh, I won't pick that up in time. We have to go pick our load up first. They won't give us enough time for that. Oh, it was here. It was here, wasn't it? Sometimes it does that. It makes it, you feel like you have to go across town, but it's actually this actual place. That's what it was. We'll take the job. And I didn't even see those cables. I guess they are back there. Going to R2 low here. Let's see where that thing is. Oh, it's right there. Okay. That's easy enough. Okay, we'll go right over here to pick this guy up. And then we can get our guy some sleep. He'll be a happy camper. And then we can continue our short run of cables where it needs to go. Really? You're not letting me pick that up? What's happening? Maybe I gotta go further back. It's always a possibility. Oh yeah, there we go. There's our load. Nice and secure. Oh, it's gonna be fun to back those in, let me tell you. Out of experience, I remember that. Hey, Joseph Pruitt, thanks, man. Welcome to the channel, bud. Glad to have you on board. Let's go around this edge here. Like right out of here. We need to get this guy some sleep soon. Clear on that side, clear on this side, so we can protect our lane here a little bit. Shut up. I'm gonna get you some sleep, man. Right up here. Not too far away at all. Looks like they want it right up here on the right. Oh, it's right there. There's already a truck there. We'll get him some sleep. Don't worry. Actually, there's a rest area right up here on the left. We'll go there. I think that'll be for the best. Everybody's in everybody's best interest there. Oh, nice. Gran Torino, bud. That is nice. There's some sort of flying bug in here. I do not like it. I want it dead. It will die tonight. I don't know if you saw that. A winged bug of some sort. There it is again. All right, this is where we can turn around. We're gonna get you some sleep, bud. Just shut it up. Just shut it up. All right, we made it here. We'll go ahead and nice and straight. There we go. Whew. Fill the engine. Turn our lights on because we know it's gonna be probably darker by the time, or it should be maybe the middle of the day. We'll find out. But either way, he's gonna get some sleep that he needs. Get the sleep he needs. Oh, nice. Right at the evening time. Let's fire this thing up. Nope, I did not mean to hit the F4 key, but okay, that'll work. F3, that's what we were trying to hit. Let's go ahead and release the parking brake. Make sure we have air. Just recenter our, there we go. Track hours recentered and we're off. Short run up to Hornbrook. Nice Estes trailer there, that was cool. yeah, there's. Don't hit that wall there. There we go. Stay. I mean, don't stay red. Stay green. Go green. There we go. Behind this Estes trailer. That looks awesome. Looks really cool. There's 6 low. Make it left on the highway soon enough. Oh, look at the Decker trailer. That's what our old J&B used to be based off of. Right there. That trailer. That's so cool. Oops. Oh, we got 5L here, no problem. 5L, no problem, all day. That's what's nice about having this 600 horsepower engine. Oh, we actually have our own lane here. That's so cool. Oh, what? Missed that. Missed that one completely. We did. It's the worst whenever you give it too much gas whenever you're going through the gears. Like a chump. You don't want to do that. Alright, it's 55 through here. I'm gonna stay in the granny lane for now. I'm sure it'll end though. Yeah, we're getting off up here. Right here. Oh, nice clover leaf. I love these clover leaves. A lot more realistic. Get the hell out of here with that. How could you not hit 6L? That's alright. Carrying just enough speed as what we need here. Watching that trailer back there. Left blinker on. There we go. Just like that. And not too much longer to get to Hornbrook. I mean, it's a very, very short run. Come on, bud. Get up some speed. He did. Good. I was so worried he's just going to be, like, stopped on the road on us there. That would have been very nice. Climb this hill at 7. Be playing with 7 low here and 7 high. I have a feeling. Techno disco tonight, Mount Shasta. Yep, there's 7 high. Maintaining a pretty decent speed. Because if we went into 8 low, we would be putting up the hill. We're doing good here. Right, hit the button here. Go 8 low. Slow down. We're actually speeding up a huge hill. That's how you know you got power in the truck. That's for sure. Go ahead and set the cruise control there. It's gonna bog down though, you watch. Maybe not right here, but further on down we go. Why is everybody hitting the brakes up here? I don't know what that was about. There's the speeding offense because it went to an insta-40. We were so... Why does it turn 40 and then 55? That's trollific. That's a good one. Good job on that one, guys. Here we go, back down to 8 left. So I have to hit the button and slide it back into that spot. That's all right. No need to get upset. Man, it is getting to be like 100 degrees in this room. I'm not even kidding. And we have the AC on too. We got stuff floating in the sky. See that? What is that? It's like balloons. Hard to see them and drive at the same time, but they are up there. I see them. Yep, this is our drop. Coming up here on the right. Be ready for the basement gears. There we go. That was a perfect float down those. All right. Let's start off in 2L. Why not? Around the corner. I remember a long time ago we dropped off up there on the left. Oh, it's at a construction site, looks like. That's cool. I like these. Although we'll get in trouble if we just go blazing in here real fast. So we should wait our turn. There we go. Pushing that slide over there. Okay, this is gonna be it right there. It's a good spot. It seems simple enough. That's not bad at all. We messed this one up, we suck. Oh, you know what? I remember this one. This trailer here, I know exactly what it does. You gotta give it a lot more room than you think that you need to give it. We actually have to cut the trailer the other way. This way. It's one of them low boys. And then you cut back around with it. All the way. Look how slow that thing turns. Look at that. That is so shit, this trailer. Not a fan of these trailers, these low boys. I don't know how people have the patience for them. You gotta really cut the hell out of them to get them to do anything you want them to do. See? There we go. Back around this way. Oh no, we cut way too much there. I can't see a damn thing, that doesn't help. See how wonky those are? There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Good enough. Whew. It is steamy in this room. Let's go ahead and disconnect our trailer. Cargo is ready. That was only a 148-mile run. Not bad. 14 hours, 42 minutes, 31.5 gallons of fuel. Ever so slightly, we're getting back to that level 20. We made some more money. $2 grand there, 2,600 to be exact. So I have 50 grand there. How much do I owe these banks? I owe them a lot of money. 48, 85, 36, 35 loans. These are all different installments I did for those are the 100,000 ones were, I did the ones for the trucks. Well, actually that was a truck and that was a truck. 150 and 150. Because we only have 2 trucks in our fleet. So, whew. Well, guys, that's going to do it for this, this live stream. Thank you for hanging out. I wish it was a little more, I could have talked to you a little bit more during it, but you know, it is what it is when you're driving a truck or, you know, whenever I'm racing in NASCAR, same thing. But either way, thank you guys so much for hanging out. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it and I hope you did as well. And I'll see you guys all very soon. Monday is good old LSPDFR, so that will be back to normal. See you guys. Take care.